Well, I'm finally getting around to doing what I said I was going to do a long time ago. And I've got half of it done. I did it yesterday. I'm not in no big hurry. Part of being retired, right? I don't have to be in a hurry. But I got my table set up here, drill, got my knife, my measuring stick, and vacuum and sweepers and trash cans and my tools laying on the floor, a little stool. We're putting in, I'm cutting insulation panels to put in the garage door to help with the heat in the summertime. I tried installing it one way, the way the factory recommended. I didn't like it. Let me see if I can zoom in on that right there. See that little crack right there going up and down there? Let me see if I can focus on that a little better. Yeah, I don't like it. So I quit doing it. I started doing it that way. It just looks better. You know, the seams are all in, nice and tight. And of course, down here, that's what it normally looks like, with no insulation on it. And those of you that's considering buying a home in the villages, this is what the garage doors look like. I have never seen a new home with an insulated door. Now, that being said, I don't see every new house being built. So I'm just telling you, the houses that I've went in, the houses that I've videoed, I've never seen an insulated garage door in a new house. Now, I'm sure some people that are having houses built, they might be ordering insulated doors to be installed in their house. I haven't been in one of those houses, if they're doing that, and I don't know that they are doing that. But this is the way most garage doors come. No insulation. Let me get a little closer so you can see. No insulation down there. And then this is what I'm doing up here, as you can see. You got to take this bar off, all of them. And there's screws top and bottom on each one of them, right here. You know, screw up here, and then you got a screw down here, and they're on you have to take all them out and put them back in. It's not a big thing. The problem I have is I sold like 90% of all my tools when we moved down here, and the tools, I put them all in the basement of the motorhome, thinking that if anything should happen while I was on the road, I'd have tools, you know, to work on it. My air compressor's in there. Everything's in the motorhome. I just kept minor tools here at the house. Now, I need some tools. They're not here. Here's what I've been using to take the screws out. Here's what I'm putting in. There's all kinds of different materials. I went with this styrofoam. It's all pre-cut. You have to, well, at least I do anyway. On the bigger pieces here, I have to trim the edges off. It goes from there to there. Take my finger down, that's why it's not focusing. And then the next piece goes from here to here. It's a smaller piece, so I have to cut those. And then the end pieces, like there, goes from there to there. So they're longer. So I have to cut the smaller pieces, and I have to trim actually the larger piece too, but they're notched on the back. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see how they're notched all the way across? It allows you to bend it, and then you can work them in. So when I get it all in to take care of places like that where there's a little bit of a gap, it's not a big deal really, but I thought of one or two things. Either I'm going to get the spray in expandable foam just to squirt down through there real quick and kind of fill that gap in, or I'm going to get the heat tape like they maybe use on furnace, a heat tape, and I'm going to go and I'm going to tape over that whole section. Haven't made up my mind yet. Right now I'm just going to get it done. So today I have a video I got to do of a unusual home. Matters of fact, in the life of the villages, there's only been 7 of these homes ever sold because of the location. And I got the opportunity to go up and video one that's getting ready to come up on a listing. And so I took the opportunity. I said, yes, we'll come up and do a video, and we'll see what it is, where it is, and I got a high feeling it's going to be a little high dollar, but okay, we're going to go look at it anyway. But I'm going to try to finish this up today if I can, and that way this will help keep it cool. Believe it or not, with only half of this done, today's 90 outside, and as you can see, I got the windows closed. The garage is closed up, and it doesn't feel like a bake oven in here, even with that little bit I've done. It's made a tremendous difference here. Usually I come out here, it is hot, hot, and hot. Ask anybody that lives down here in the summertime. Garages are not insulated above. I don't know if these walls, outside walls, are insulated. My mind says they're probably not, because why would they insulate the outside wall here if they're not going to insulate the ceiling? But I don't know that that's true. I'm going to find out. I know that that wall is insulated. I know that for facts. But anyway, by insulating this door just halfway, I feel a difference in here already. And then my next project's going to be, when this is done, I'm going to rent, probably. I thought that's at least what I'm leaning toward. I'm going to rent a machine, and I'm going to go up in the attic and I'm going to blow insulation up there myself. But I got to watch it though, because there's an inspection thing, whatever you call it, restriction. If I ever go to sell this house, the outside vents, where the air comes in on the outside and goes through the attic and up through the roof vents, if those outside vents are blocked in any way, the inspector puts it on his report, and then I'll have to go up there and remove all that insulation that's blowed around up there to actually be able to sell the house, actually. So I want to make sure that those air vents are not clogged up in any way. So with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. There's what I'm doing right now. As one of my subscribers said, we are getting a lot of rain right now, but that's our summer weather here. That's our hurricane season. It rains in the evenings, and sometimes it rains all evening, but generally speaking, the rain rolls in between, say, 2, 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, rains for 20 minutes, half hour, then quits. That's generally what happens. Not always. Yesterday rained pretty good. When we do get rain, it's a deluge of rain. I mean, it'll rain pretty hard. But you're in the tropics. What did you expect? And it doesn't stop anybody from doing anything. I mean, you still get out and you still go, do what you want to do. So the rain is no big deal. Actually keeps our yard green, and I don't have to water it, and my water bill's even cheaper. So it doesn't bother me a bit. All right, I'm out of here. Okay, this is the next day, and I am done. See you guys on the other side.